Hi everyone! In this video, we will determine the opposite of integers or variables. Simplify negative, negative, negative 21. This can be simplified in any direction because we have multiplication. Since it is a negative times a negative times a negative, and multiplication is commutative, we can multiply any of these negatives together first. I'm going to go ahead and choose to multiply the first two negatives. But if you feel more comfortable multiplying the innermost negatives, you can do that as well. A negative times a negative is positive. So I'm going to put a positive here. You can also do a negative times a negative is positive like this. So I have a positive times a negative 21. A positive times a negative is negative. So the answer is negative 21. Another way of thinking about that is if I have an odd number of negatives, the answer will be negative because all of the negatives will match up with one another except for one. And when I have two negatives multiplied together, if they have a pair, they will be positive. So if I have one left over, I will always have a positive times a negative. So if I have an odd number, the answer will be negative. If I have an even number of negatives, then it'll be positive because all of the negatives will end up with a partner or a pair, making them all positive, no matter how many I have. So if you have an odd number, it'll be negative, and if it's an even number of negatives, then it will be a positive. And we're all done.